Well, why did the people in the Old Testament, specifically in Genesis, live for so long? Well, let's find out together. And we're going to find out by taking a very brief look at Genesis chapter 5, beginning in verse 3. It says, "When Adam had lived 130 years, he had a son in his own likeness, in his own image, and he named him Seth. After Seth was born, Adam lived 800 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Adam lived a total of 930 years, and then he died. When Seth had lived 105 years, he became the father of Enosh. After he became the father of Enosh, Seth lived 807 years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Seth lived a total of 912 years, and then he died." Now, we're going to stop short. We're not going to read the entire chapter. But if you actually do take time to read the whole chapter, you're going to notice that on the surface, it seems that as though these people here in Genesis have pretty crazy long lifespans. Now, I don't know about you, but I take vitamins here and there. I work out, once every couple months. But what I want to know is what supplements are these guys taking to be able to live to be 900 years old? I mean, we think 100 years is a pretty good knock. And yet the shortest lifespan, if you read this entire chapter, was that of Enoch, who lived 365 years. So apparently, God took him pretty early in his life. He took him off even before his prime, you could say. Because the longest life, if you look at the whole chapter, was that of Methuselah, who lived well into his 900s. So how in the world could these people be living for so long? Well, a few answers have been put forth. I want to go through them briefly. Firstly, some say that these aren't literal ages of individuals, but they're literary records of ancient tribes. So this genealogy then describes the duration of dynasties rather than single lifetimes. Secondly, some suggest that what we're seeing is simply the gradual effects that sin has had upon people and upon our environment over time. So remember that Adam and Eve had been created not to die, but when they rebelled against God, everything of course changed. So this is a testimony then to the fact that it took some time for sin and death and mortality to really work their way into human existence, which of course eventually caused these lifespans to be reduced. Thirdly, some have suggested what is called the canopy theory. Now this theory suggests that before the flood, the earth was entirely enclosed in an envelope of water vapor, as Venus still is today, so that the inhabitants of the earth before the flood were protected from the effects of radiation. So the idea then is that cell damage due to cosmic radiation was more limited before the flood. Well, what is the answer then? Well, before I answer, I would absolutely love for you to smash the like button. So if you've been helped by this video so far, if you've been interested by it, please just smash the thing. I mean, if you really want, you can create another account and you can smash it again. What that will do is it will push this video out to more and more people that can truly be helped by it. So please don't forget to hit the like button. Now, what is the answer then? Personally, I think that has something to do with the flood, but I don't know what. But if you pay close attention, it's after the flood that you see the beginnings of these reduced lifespans. But in all honesty, I don't know that there's anyone that can really be dogmatic about it. I mean, if anyone suggests that they are extremely confident about it, I don't know, it just seems to be pretty bold. Personally, I think that there are some times in which the most responsible answer is to say, here are all the views, but honestly, I don't know. Well, thank you so much. God bless you in the way.